Very good evening to all of you, my dear brothers and sisters. How are you all? I am your English teacher Shivam sir, and I welcome all of you from the bottom of my heart on my YouTube channel Sri Hari Coaching Center. Really very nice feeling before making this video, my dear friends. We are running a series called Active Voice and Passive Voice in English with Shivam sir, and we have already done many videos of this series, and this series is running very smoothly and very enjoyable. So you are enjoying your study, my dear friends. If we find out a key thing, a enjoyable thing, a interesting thing that gives us joy in study, then it is very good, and we automatically start to taking interest in study. So with a positive mood, with a positive energy, makes notes out of these videos and do your best to learn English speaking. So I am your English teacher Shivam sir, and I am going to make another video of the active voice and passive voice. So without wasting any kind of time, my dear brothers and sisters, actually I am so energetic. The weather is very fine today, so without wasting any kind of time, let's get started this video. So my dear friends, let's get started today's video, and we are going to discuss about in this video future indefinite tense. Future indefinite tense, it is a very important. Future indefinite tense, active voice and passive voice of the future indefinite tense. Active voice and passive voice of the future indefinite tense, my dear. Okay, so you know very well the English identity of the future indefinite tense. What is the English identities, my dear friends? Identities, actually, you know, in this active voice and passive voice scenario, we have not given Hindi identity. We have to learn what is the English identity of the active voice and passive voice of the future indefinite tense. Identity means helping verb. So there are only two helping verbs in this tense, and it is will and shall. Will and shall. You are familiar with these helping verbs, will and shall. And we all know we use shall with first person, and there are only two person or first person, I and we. So with I and we use shall, and remain all the other subject we use will. So this is the English identity of the future indefinite tense, English identity. Okay, my dear friends. So let's talk about the passive of this tense. So future indefinite tense change into, you know very well, my dear friends, कि जो फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस होता है वो फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूअस टेंस में चेंज होता है. फ्यूचर कंटिन्यूअस टेंस, माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, यू नो वेरी वेल. फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस इंग्लिश आइडेंटिटी इसकी विल और शैल होती हैं. जब कभी आप विल और शैल हेल्पिंग वर्ब देखें तो समझ जाइए कि सेंटेंस जो है वो फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस का है. सो दिस इज द इंग्लिश आइडेंटिटी, एंड दिस टेंस, आई मीन टू से फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस change into future continuous tense. So let's discuss about the future continuous tense. What are the identities of this tense, my dear friends? Future continuous tense की क्या क्या identities हैं? So let's focus on it. So same as future indefinite, there are only two main identities, and they are shall be and will be. Shall be and will be, दो ही इसकी भी पहचान है, माय डियर फ्रेंड्स. शैल बी एंड विल बी, यू नो वेरी वेल. लाइक शैल, वी यूज शैल with only first persons, so we use shall be with I and we, and with all the other subject, all the other person, all the other subject we use will be. So future indefinite tense change into future continuous English identity of the future indefinite tense is will and shall, and the English identity of future continuous is will be and shall be. So let's focus here one universal rule, and you know very well, my dear brothers and sisters, there is a universal rule in passive voice, and it is that use the third form of the main verb. Use third form of the main verb. V means verb and 3 means third. Use the third form of the main verb. This is the universal rule. In every video I discuss about the structure of active voice and passive voice of affirmative sentences. हर वीडियो में मैं स्ट्रक्चर जरूर डिस्कस करता हूँ my dear friends, एक्टिव वॉइस का स्ट्रक्चर एंड पैसिव वॉइस का स्ट्रक्चर, बिकॉज स्ट्रक्चर इज द की थिंग टू ट्रांसफॉर्म दिस सेंटेंसेस. सो माय डियर फ्रेंड, इट इज़ वेरी इजी, बहुत इजी है. सो लेट्स डिस्कस द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ एक्टिव वॉइस. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी राइट सब्जेक्ट. आफ्टर सब्जेक्ट वी राइट हेल्पिंग वर्ब. आफ्टर हेल्पिंग वर्ब वी राइट मेन वर्ब. आफ्टर मेन वर्ब we write object, and after object we write etc. Okay, and if I talk about the structure of the passive voice, so in passive voice first of all we write here object, then according to object we write here helping verb, then after helping verb we write here third form of the main verb. This is the universal rule. In every passive voice we have to use third form of the main verb. हर passive voice में हमको third form ही use करनी है. Then etc matter, write here all the etc matter, and plus by and object. Object I mean to say subject change into object, so write here subject. Okay my dear friends, object of subject, यहाँ पर अगर he होगा तो यहाँ him लिख देना है, he change into him, that's all. So this is the structure, that's all about the future indefinite tense. Now my dear friends, let's move on to the instances. Move on to the instances. Instances means examples. So let's get started. So my friends, my first sentence or first example is I shall eat food. I shall eat food. I is subject, shall is helping verb, eat is main verb, and food is our object. So according to the structure, first of all object is food, so write food, and with food we use helping verb will, because we use shall with only I and we. So food will be, because the helping verb or the identity of the future continuous is will be. So food will be. Third form of the eat is eaten. Food will be eaten. And by, I is our subject, so I change into me, or we can say I का object me होता है, so write here me, and that's it. This is our passive voice. Food will be eaten by me. Now my dear friends, move on to the sentence number 2. They will fly kite in the sky. They is our subject. First of all, this is assertive sentence, and in assertive this is affirmative. They is our subject, will is helping verb, fly is main verb, kite is our object, and in the sky is etc matter. So first of all, what is our object? Our object is kite, so start with kite, and with kite we use will be, so kite will be, and then third form of the main verb. So what is the third form? Fly, flown. So kite will be flown, and then etc matter, and etc matter is in the sky, and they is our subject, so the object of they is them, so by them, and that's it. Kite will be flown in the sky by them. Our active voice was they will fly kite in the sky, or kite will be flown in the sky by them. My third example is, this is the negative example. So what is the object of this sentence? So object is a picture, so write here a picture. With picture we use helping verb will be, so a picture will be, Third form of the draw is drawn, drawn. A picture will be drawn, a picture will be drawn. I think one thing is missing, my dear friends. This is a negative sentence, so if the active voice is negative, then definitely passive voice will be negative, and we write not between the helping verb. A picture will not, right here not, okay. A picture will not be drawn. Then by preposition, she is our subject and she change into her, or the object of the she is her, so right here her. She will not draw a picture, so a picture will not be drawn by her. My fourth sentence is, my dear friends, a interrogative sentence. Will, helping verb. This sentence start with helping verb, so passive voice start with helping verb. What is our object? Our object is me, so me, subject of me is I. मी का सब्जेक्ट आई होता है और आई के साथ क्या यूज करते हैं? शैल. सो विथ आई वी यूज शैल. सो राइट हियर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल शैल, बिकॉज if the active voice start with helping verb, then definitely passive voice will start with helping verb. Shall I, then be, shall I be. This is not negative, so shall I be. Third form of the marry is married, married. Shall I be married, shall I be married. And you is our object, subject, so you change into you, or you remains you, so right here you. And question mark, my dear friends, it is very very important. So shall I be married by you, that's it. Now number fifth, shall I complete this work? Again interrogative sentence, start with helping verb. Our object is this book, so with this book we write here will. So will this book, will this book, will this book be, because this is in this sentence there is no not, not होता my dear friends. So object के सब बाद लिख देते, जो हमारा this book है इसके बाद not लिख देते. Okay my dear friends, so will this book be. Third form of the complete is completed, completed. So third form is completed. So will this book be completed, and our subject is I and the object of I is me, so by me, by me. And question mark, most important my dear friends. So will this book be completed by me. Now move on to the example number 6. So my dear friends, why will the teacher not teach us? This is an interrogative sentence and start with interrogative word, so it's passive definitely start with helping, not helping verb, interrogative word. Why? So first of all write why, because active voice start with interrogative word, so passive voice start with interrogative word definitely. So why, object is us, us, object, subject we, so with we is first person we use shall. So why shall us change into we in this sentence? Not, so write not just after subject, not be, then be my dear friend. This is the rule. Why, object, then helping verb, not, and then be. So why shall we, subject आएगा my dear friends. helping verb break हो जाएगी क्योंकि दो helping verb हैं इसकी, और इसका ये लॉन्ग होता है इसलिए हम फर्स्ट वर्ड से ब्रेक कर देते हैं. why shall we not be. teach, third form taught, right here taught, taught. Yes my dear friends, not be taught, and our subject is the teacher, so the teacher is the third person, right as it is the teacher, the teacher, same thing, the teacher. Okay my dear friends, so why will the teacher not teach us? Passive voice why shall, because us change into we and we is first person, so why shall we not be taught by the teacher. Now last sentence of this video, who change into by whom, and by is our preposition, by whom. Don't write here helping verb, mostly student did this mistake, but you don't do. Okay my dear friends, after by whom you have to use helping verb. me is our object, so for me change into I, and with I we use shall. I के साथ क्या यूज करते हैं? shall. So by whom shall I be, by whom shall I be. call, third form called, called is our main verb, and third form is called. By whom shall I be called? In the garden, etc. matter. In the garden is etc. matter. So write in the garden, and in the garden, that's it. There is, because our subject was who and who changed into whom. So by whom shall I be called in the garden, and that's it. This is the passive voice. So my dear friends, this is our future indefinite tense. So my dear friends, if you enjoyed and liked this video, then right now hit the like button. And if you think that this video is very, very important for the English beginners, English learners, English speakers, English lovers, then my dear friends, please share this video in your social media group. And on the last note, I want to say the slogan of our channel, and the slogan is: the more you practice, the better you feel. The more you practice, the better you will be one day. So we shall meet in my next video. Till then, love English, live English, and feel English. Thank you. Bye bye.